Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to another episode of Your Millionaire Friend. I'm your host, Shanice Jones. I'm your certified property manager, your consultant, your investor, and yes, your favorite friend. Today's episode is called Perfection is the Enemy of Progress. Yes, let me say that again. Perfection is the enemy of progress. Now, this hits a little bit different because it is our 6 months audio podcast anniversary. So today, I wanted to do something a little bit more than audio. I wanted to take it a bit further, and I wanted to have a visual portion just for my fans out on YouTube because I have been neglecting my YouTube family. I know it's not right. So listen, I know we've been real quiet on that channel, but it's only because we've been building behind the scenes. Yes, I'm not ignoring you. So today I'm pulling back the curtains to show you what has been happening. I'm sharing the wins, the struggles, the mistakes, and what's next, right? So grab a drink, get cozy, pop in your AirPods or whatever it is you're listening on, and while you're making money, listen to me, all right? Now, let me be honest with you. I struggle when it comes to sharing certain parts of my journey. It's like I'll document the launch. I'll celebrate the success. I'll be like, yay, let's have a countdown. Let's have a countdown, 5 more days to go. And I'll show all the beginning parts. But when it comes to the middle, the messy, figuring it out, not so pretty part, guess what? I keep it to myself. I keep it to myself because I don't feel like it's polished enough. And then I came across a quote the other day from a man by the name of Winston Churchill, and he says, "Perfection is the enemy of progress." That kind of hit me really deep because many of us are sitting on content, ideas, launches, business, all because we feel that we are not ready. I'm guilty too. So we feel that we're not ready. We feel that the public is going to judge us too harshly. So we just put it on the back burner until we perfect it. But let me tell you a secret. Done and improving is much better than perfect and stuck. You made something that is so perfect and it's still stuck on your desk. You have an idea that's so perfect it's still stuck in your head. So you might as well start and improve as you go along. See, this video, there is no great setup right now. You're having my phone, my computer is in front of me, my microphone. That's it. Because done is better than perfection, and I'm not gonna let perfection to steal this progress. All right, so if you're listening and you're thinking that something is holding you back, this is your permission. This is your permission to do it anyway. I know we talked about fear in a few episodes ago, and I need you to step out even on fear. So let me tell you what's been happening behind the scenes because I don't want to keep you too long. Our company, Gold Key Assets LLC, has been adding more properties under its management. Yay! We've expanded on correction of violation for the FDNY and the fire department. We're streamlining our property management software to make our job easier. And we're building new partnership with local vendor, consultants, and hopefully we'll be working with the city of New York pretty soon. Now, when it comes to our podcast, we've started the year with 0, and here we are at the 6 months mark. So we have a lot to celebrate. We are very happy. We're very grateful. And all the messages that we receive from you guys, the feedbacks, they have been really, really good. So again, it's not perfect, but it's being done, and we're improving as we go along. So let's get real. I've made a lot of mistakes over the last 6 months, and here are some questions I had to ask to myself. What did this mistake cost you? That's question number 1. And you should ask yourself that too. Every time you make a mistake in your business, ask yourself, what has this mistake cost me? 2, how will you recover from this mistake? Every mistake has a cost, but you have to recover and keep going. And 3, what would you tell your younger business self about this? There's a lot that we can tell our younger self and teach our younger self. So if you do have the answers to this question, make sure that you share it with someone. And on this podcast, I always share the wins, the loses, and I tell you how I deal with things and how I cope with things. Okay? Now, I'm sharing this not to scare you, but to remind you that we're all figuring it out as we go. So here's what I want to do next. I want to do a quick power training. Now, if you're a property manager, an entrepreneur, a consultant, here is how to elevate your business in about 30 days. 1, audit. Yes, I've spoken about audits before. I just spoke about audits last week when we were talking about time management. So always audit things. And in this case, you're going to audit your client's journey, your pricing, your profits, your documents. Always audit things for both you and your clients. Ensure that you're protected. Ensure that your client is protected. Ensure that you're charging enough so you're actually making a profit. So that's the first thing. You can do these steps week by week. So week 1 would be audit. Week 2 would be systemize. We are living in an AI world right now. Why not utilize it for your business? So if you can automate certain communication like email templates and appointment reminders, why not? If you can standardize onboarding, offboarding, do it through an app or a website, why not? If you can just document things using voice recording instead of having to write everything down with a pen and a paper, again, why not? So that would be week 2. Systemize. Week number 3, upgrade. Refresh your brand. I'm always editing something on my website. It could just be a line, it can be pictures, whatever it is. Upgrade your website, your proposals, email signatures. You can also invest in certain softwares to save your time. That can be considered an upgrade. Saving time is an upgrade because you're gaining something from it. Week number 4, go live. Record a video like this one. Even if it's not perfect, do it anyway. Or you can post clients' wins. You can share behind the scene of your growth journey. This is all about growing. Grow, grow, grow. Now, if you follow this blueprint, I'm sure that you will see some sort of improvement in your business. Now, take a second and ask yourself, where am I overthinking? Or under executing? What imperfect action can I take this week? Imperfect action, me with my phone making a video. And what does my next level require of me? These are questions that you can sit and ponder on and come to your own, realization of what you need to do for your business. So, in the final words, what is coming next for your millionaire friend? All right. So, more visual content. This one was kind of a bit impromptu, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to roll with the punches. I'm going to put one foot in front of the other. But I'm going to plan more visual content and hopefully dropping some more digital merch. Would you like that? I hope so. Now, thank you. Thank you again for walking with me these last 6 months. It has been such a whirlwind in a positive way. I appreciate all your feedback, all your kind words. And remember, don't wait to be perfect to show up. Your progress is enough. Show up anyway. Do it scared, fearful. People are going to judge you whether you do or you don't. So just get it done. Progress, 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 progress. All right? We want progress over perfection. And again, the quote from Mr. Churchill is, perfection is the enemy of progress. So I'm your girl, Shanice Jones, and thank you for tuning in to Your Millionaire Friend. Bye.